Missed school, missed playdates, missed concerts, missed activities, crippling pain, whether it's sharp or dull or stabbing, all across your head or in your eye or down your neck. Severe nausea to the point where any movement makes it worse. The world is spinning. Dark rooms, cold compresses, warm showers, drugs that make you pass out. These are just some of the experiences, remedies, and symptoms of migraine sufferers. I've had migraines for 23 years, and they impact every aspect of my life. A lot of the symptoms that I described and a lot of the experiences I described are things that I go through and that I've gone through for 23 years. I'm 26 years old now. This has gone on for my entire life. I don't know what life is like without this kind of debilitating disorder and without this kind of pain. I have tried so many different remedies, from every drug under the sun to more homeopathic remedies and meditative remedies. I am literally at my wit's end. But some other experiences that you might not think about are the emotional ones. A lot of the time I have been accused of faking it or been told it's all in your head. Like I haven't heard that joke before a million times. Or just suck it up, you'll be fine. People who don't experience this kind of pain and this kind of disorder don't understand fully what it's like. People may get headaches and may suffer in various forms, but migraines take that head pain to a completely new level. And when you've suffered as long as I have, and you go through experiences like that, much on a weekly, if not daily basis, then you don't really have the authority to tell me whether or not I've suffered or not. My name's Katie. I'm 26 years old, and I have suffered with migraines for 23 years. I'm tired. I'm tired of constantly having to miss events that I enjoy, and I'm tired of having to miss school because of constant pain to the point of debilitation. I'm tired of there not being a cure for everyone, because some people out there suffer even more extremely than I do. There are varying types, varying forms of migraines and headaches, because headaches in some forms can be debilitating too. It's not just your typical slight head pain that you can, sit through and power through. Some people get headaches on a daily basis or in different forms that also impact them. Sensitivity to light and sound, smells. I can't be around perfumes or heavy scents without wanting to die. I have heightened senses in most senses of the word. My eyesight, not so much, but every other aspect of my life is pretty heightened. And I wish there was more of a cure than there is. But unfortunately, for some people, there isn't yet. And I say yet because this is something that impacts so much of the world and so many people in it that they're working on something. There are people out there that definitely have, multiple cocktails of things that they can take or whatnot. But that also just doesn't work for everyone. I'm still working on my cure, more in terms of the prevention. But over the last year or so, they've become more extreme and more intense. They last 3 days instead of 1. And I'm not talking about the hangover aspect. I'm talking about the actual pain and the side effects that come from that pain. It's impacting me more than it has since I was 10. and it's a problem. And people just sometimes don't understand it. I'm going to tell you a story about when I was in high school. I had a debilitating migraine after this kind of choir day thing we were having, and I had to go to my math class. And here I am sitting in the hall, trying desperately not to cry. And just, I know that I am beyond medical help at this point. Like, I just know that if I were to take my medicine, that I would just not be able to keep anything down, you know? And so I went into my math class and I explained to the teacher what was going on. I asked her, can we please turn the lights off, because I just cannot physically be here. And she's like, do you want to go to the nurse? I'm like, no, I need to be here. Like, this is how stubborn I am, right? And she explained to the students what was going on and turned off the light. And there was this one girl who sat behind me, and she said she's just faking it for attention. Whipped around so fast. It was like the worst idea. And I just looked at her and I said, you don't fake this kind of pain. I was like, have you ever had a headache? She's like, no. So I was like, okay, already right there, you don't have the authority to tell me about my life. You've never had a headache. Well, goody for you. But this is something that I deal with, and something that impacts every day of my life and has since I was 3 years old. You don't get to tell me that I'm faking for attention, because I can 100% tell you that I am not. And then there have been people who've gotten a migraine while at school, and I've recognized that something was wrong, and they've talked to me about it, and I've helped them get through it. And whether or not we were friends before or not, our friendship and our bond changed after that, because while it might not have been a recurring thing in their life, once they see and understand what kind of pain that actually is, and seek help from someone who does understand, you don't go back from that, honestly. June is National Headache and Migraine Awareness Month. A lot of people know that these things exist, but they don't know to what degree. They don't know that there are different types and all of the symptoms that come with it, and all of the things that people like me go through on a regular basis. You might hear, oh, you're having a headache, or you're having this pain or whatever, but you don't fully understand everything that comes with it. That even though that this is a bookish channel, that you enjoyed this, and just please spread the awareness that this is something that people go through. But other than that, really, it's just, I'm tired and I hate this. That's basically the gist of this video. I'm tired of people making assumptions. I'm tired of people telling me, you know, that this isn't something that I go through, because it is an invisible illness. It's not something that you can physically see. You can't see the person's pain like someone with a broken foot, or someone with, you know, a brace on their hand or something. It's not visual pain. It's very internal, and it's not, because of that, people have all of these stigmas surrounding it. So as I said, I am tired of going through this. I am tired of people making assumptions about me and just judging me because they think, for one reason or another, that I'm making it up. And I'm tired just in general. Like, it's just so physically draining and emotionally draining, and there's nothing you can do about it. But thanks for listening. And if you guys want to talk to me about it down below, feel free. I am, as I said, I'm also going to link more like websites and things down below for you guys to check out if you want. But also feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, which is at A Sea of Tomes, which is the same as my handle over here. And we can talk about it further as well. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Both of my social media links are down below. As I already mentioned, I have a Twitter, but I also have a Goodreads, because this is primarily a bookish channel. You guys can go over there and check out what I've been reading, and check out my progress, and see what I have generally thought of the thing before I come and scream at you about it over here. And I will catch you later with another video soon. Bye!